If you have tight hamstrings, then here are my top 3 tips on how you can improve upon this. Number 1, stretch out. Stretching is of course one of the best ways to improve range of motion in the muscles. However, before we move on to the hamstrings, consider that actually your hamstrings may not necessarily be the problem. Consider stretching out the hip flexors. For instance, if these are tight, then they'll bring the pelvis forward and create a tautness down the back of the leg into the hamstrings. This will give the illusion that the hamstrings are quite tight because they're not given much slack and therefore they can't move through a thorough range of motion. Stretching out the hip flexors can help to remedy this. However, if the hamstrings are tight, which is often the case, then here's some good exercises in order to combat this. Number 2, have you considered that actually your hamstrings aren't that inflexible and that the problem might lie with a lack of strength, specifically a lack of strength through a thorough range of motion? If this is the case, then the hamstrings will feel quite aggravated when asked to do certain movements, and it may be evidenced by the fact that they often cramp when they get towards end range movements, or they feel particularly sore after vigorous exercise. If you can relate to this, then try these exercises. Number 3, following on from my last point, we want to make sure our hamstrings are strong through a thorough range of motion. Therefore, here are some drills that are great for implementing into your warm-up routine. And there are my 3 top tips on how to improve your hamstring flexibility. For more videos and content like this, make sure you follow my socials.